Hey bakers, I am back in the kitchen trying another new recipe today that I was inspired by online, and it is a no-bake peanut butter bar recipe. And as you guys know, I have been making all things gluten-free. So what I've been trying to do lately is give you the gluten-free and the regular recipe for all the things that I make. So for this recipe, the non-gluten-free version calls for graham cracker crumbs. Now, I found these on Amazon. They are gluten-free, graham cracker crust is what it is, but I use it in the place of graham cracker crumbs, and it's worked. I've made, I probably should just cut this in half. I made 7-layer bars with them, where I would normally use like a graham cracker crust, and it worked beautifully. And to be honest with you, my family prefers the gluten-free version of the 7-layer bars when I make it. So it says to use a 9x9 pan. I have an 8x8, so that's going to work. And it says to line it with parchment paper, which is what I just did. You guys saw me cutting it with this scissor. This way it fits in, because that fits. But I also spray it with cooking spray, and it helps the parchment paper stick. What is that noise? I keep hearing something. So I did that, and it's a no-bake recipe, so we don't have to turn on the oven today. It's a hot one here, but I don't mind turning on the oven even when it is hot. I'm hoping to make something else, some gluten-free cookies I want to try later. So, okay, it says to use 1/4 cup of salted butter softened. So I have to soften this real quick. I usually just pop it in the micro for a few seconds to soften it, but I do think we need to use the stand mixer, so I'll pull that out in a second. Oh, that was quick. A little bit spilled out, but that's okay. Let me clean it right now so I don't forget, because I will forget if I don't do it now. Okay, so I'm going to pull out the mixer so we can get this started. We are heading on vacation. Oh, you can't even see my head. Let me move back. You can just see the bottom part of my face. We are going on vacation tomorrow. And so I like to bring a lot of gluten-free treats because I'm gluten-free and my sister-in-law is gluten-free. And when I make gluten-free treats, hello, mixer. You know, there's less chemicals and preservatives and all of the things when they're homemade. So I like to bring things for us to eat. Okay, and it says to combine the butter and peanut butter in the mixer. Let me grab my peanut butter. I was not prepared for this. This was definitely spur of the moment. I might need two because I don't know how much is left in this one. It's 1 cup, so I need a good amount of peanut butter. And we are using creamy peanut butter. Oh, I'm going to use one of my new little spatulas. Let me show you this cute little thing. Isn't that cute? It's got a little spoon on one end, a little spatula on the other. All right, you know what? You're obnoxious. You are in the way. We're going to get you plugged in and everything, but we're going to move you over. Yeah, so I'm going to use that today. Well, I don't know if I want to use it for that. Hold on. I just want to scoop out my peanut butter, but I will need it to clean out the little cup. All right, so in case you guys haven't noticed, and maybe you're new here, and if you are, welcome. Typically, when I make my videos, I just go through the process and teach you how to bake whatever it is that I'm baking. Today, we're doing this a little bit differently. And I decided, instead of like cutting, because usually I cut the videos, you know, when I edit, I take out irrelevant things and things of that nature. I decided I was going to kind of stay on throughout the video and just chat with you, because I just thought it was a good time to try something new, if I'm being honest. So that's what we're doing today. I'm here, I'm baking, and I'm chatting. So here we go. I'm adding 1 cup of peanut butter here. I'm really excited about our family vacation this year. The beginning of the year started rough for me. And it wasn't until probably the last 2 months that it started getting better. So I'm very thankful for that. But I'm ready for a vacation. Okay, so we're going to combine the butter and the peanut butter, which is 1 cup. I'm going to use my new little spatula. I keep hearing this noise, but I do think it's my dishwasher. At first I thought there was a little kitten outside and I was going to go get it. You guys, I'm sorry. You can only see the bottom part of my head. Did you hear that? It sounded like a kitten, but I assure you it's not. Because I would have gotten that kitten and brought it in already. All right, there we go. Oh, that worked great. My new little spatula was fabulous. All right, so I'm going to turn that on and blend that together. Let it do its thing. Next, we're going to add powdered sugar, the graham crust, vanilla, and salt. So let me gather those things. All right, I've got everything together. I cleaned up just a bit. I am going to add 2 cups of powdered sugar to the peanut butter and butter mixture, which is now very smooth and combined. So we're going to add 2 cups of powdered sugar. You know, you can make your own powdered sugar. And I think I may start doing that. You just take regular sugar, like, you know, cane sugar, and put it in a food processor or blender, I suppose. And you turn it on, pulse it for a bit, and it turns into powdered sugar. All right, so we're going to add powdered sugar. We're going to add 1 cup of our graham cracker crumbs. So if you're making this with gluten, you'll use graham cracker crumbs. If you're making this gluten-free, I am using this graham cracker flour. It's a graham cracker crust, really, but it works lovely. All right, so then we're going to add the graham cracker crumbs, which is also 1 cup, and a bit of vanilla. Let's see, 1 teaspoon. This is my homemade vanilla extract. If you guys bake with me often, you remember my daughter bought this for me for my vanilla extract. Wasn't that sweet? And a pinch of salt. A little pinch. I like to pinch over the sink so I don't have a big accident. All right, we're going to turn that back on until a thick dough forms. Look, start it on low or we're going to have a mess. Oh, it's coming together, okay. And then once a dough forms, it says to spread on the bottom of the pan. So that's what we're gonna do. All right, I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. Oh, it looks yummy. It's very crumbly. I'll show it to you. It's very crumbly. I think that's good. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna turn it. See? Can you see that? It's crumbly, but yet it sticks together. Of course it does because it has peanut butter in it. All right. Let's take this off. Let's give it a little taste. Oh, that's good. That was good. All right, Uncle Frank. I'm going to move you out of the way. For those of you who don't know, that's the name of my mixer. His name is Uncle Frank. And yes, there is a reason for that, which I'm sure you guys figured. My sister's husband's name is Frank, and I went up to Ohio to visit them. That's where I got this. If you guys have never tried maple sugar, you're missing out. You're missing out. I eat it. I eat the little the little sugar balls. Anyway, when we went up there, they gave me some. And my sister Marlena and I did a baking video together, and we needed some chocolate grated. And so Frank, her husband, my brother-in-law, grated the chocolate for us. And so I was thinking of a name for my mixer at the time. And I decided to go with Uncle Frank. I did. I went with it in honor of my brother-in-law. All right, so I'm just using the bottom of a cup to press this down because I have my jewelry on. Sorry about that, friends. I had to log off for a moment. I had ordered a few groceries to take with us on our vacation, and they came. So I straightened up a little, and here I am moving to the next step, which is the chocolate layer. Let me show you this peanut butter layer. See? It looks good. Oh, there's a piece down there. It looks good. So we do have a chocolate layer that goes on top. It says 1.5 cups of chocolate chips. Now, I mix my chocolate chips in my canister. I always mix milk and semi-sweet chocolate in everything that I bake. And in the event that for some reason I don't want to, I have separate bags in the pantry of just milk chocolate chips and semi-sweet chocolate chips that I can use if I need to. But 99.9% of the time, I am using a mix because I like the taste. You know, milk chocolate can be kind of sweet, but yet it's sweeter than semi-sweet. So I like to mix. All right, and then we're adding 1/4 cup of creamy peanut butter to the chocolate chips. And we're gonna pop them in the micro to melt it together. And this is gonna be the topping. I know that looks crazy, but it's a great way to make sure that the parchment paper doesn't pop back up out of the pan. Almost 30 seconds. You know, you got to watch that because chocolate chips don't look like they're melted when they really are. They keep their shape until you stir them. And so they can burn easily because of that. So it'll look like they're not melted, and they'll be in there burning because they keep their shape until you stir them up. Okay, that definitely has to go back in for another 30 seconds. And usually it does, I find, when you're melting chocolate like that. It needs at least a good minute. But I don't want to take any chances, so I do check at the 30-second mark. And then if for some reason at this 1 minute mark it's not ready, I'll put it on for another 15 seconds and just check in 15-second increments. Because, like I said, chocolate's not cheap and I don't want to burn it. We got a few seconds left. I'm excited about this treat. You guys can see that, right? Ooh, that is good. That is melty. I'm going to stir it together real good just to get any lumps out. Oh, that smells delicious. And we're going to pour it on top and then pop this in the freezer until it's set. Again, I like to just mix everything up because sometimes there's just little bits of chocolate chips that haven't melted yet. All right, looks good. Now this little thing, it's adorable, but it's too small for this. Give me a second. It's adorable and I like it because It's got like a stiff handle. Doesn't bend. All right. See that? This is nice. It's going to give it a good solid coating, so to say. Okay. Now, it's just in one glob. I'm going to take it and evenly coat the peanut butter mixture. Oh, I love Reese's peanut butter cups, so this is going to be delish. Delish. It's going to taste like a peanut butter cup to me, because that filling tastes really good, okay? All right. Looks nice. It's coated evenly. Should have a little taste. I love chocolate and peanut butter. Okay, I'm going to pop this in the freezer. I'm going to go ahead and get things cleaned up. After it's set, I'll come back, we'll cut into it, and we'll taste it together. All right, well, it's been about an hour, just shy of an hour, and it seems like it's pretty frozen. So I'm going to cut into it. You guys can see me doing this, right? All right. Oh, my God. I can't wait. I can't wait to taste it. All right, so I'm just going to cut a little corner off so I can show you the consistency. See that? Oh my goodness. I can't wait to taste this. I can tell you right now, I am going to eat too much of this. Wow. I think it even had the nutrition facts on it. I usually don't care, but I do have that. It's got 5 grams of protein per serving, lots of carbs and all the other things. Lots of carbs, lots of sugar, but it's got 5 grams of protein. It's delicious. It really just tastes like a homemade Reese cup, and I say make it. I say make it. So thank you guys for being here with me today. I am going to call my daughter down to have a taste. Oh, look at it. She just popped up. Come over here. Put that down. Put that down.
I was coming down to put my laundry in.
Okay. I don't even want to tell you what it is, but I want you to taste it. Here, just go ahead. This is my daughter, Felice. Here, just taste this piece right here, sweetie. You don't have to go. You like? Okay. All right. So she liked it. And I suspect I'm going to have to cut up some more so she can have another bite.
Oh, yes.
Definitely. So thank you guys so much for being here with me today. If you have a second, and I'm sure you do, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, click the little bell. This way you'll be notified whenever I make new videos. And wow, there you go. There you go. Let me know your thoughts on the new layout and the new format and and everything new. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.